MLB Network has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight from Milwaukee. Left fielder, Ender. Inciarte.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Stepping in, Chris Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Taylor.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Runners off for second. Another one sent foul. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back easily. The runner at first with no outs here. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking the pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Coming to the plate now, Keon Broxton. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I tell you what, if you want to get a lead any time, any ball game, this is the one. Game 1 in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
Hard liner to center field. Ackerman is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Stepping up now, Ronald Ackerman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ronald Ackerman.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Just foul.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. First offering on its way. And that misses ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So striding in, Trey Mancini. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head toward the scoreboard. The relay throw will be well laid as he reaches it first. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
Second baseman, Daniel.
He's set and the pitch. Drilled to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Giancarlo Stanton now.
Right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get one run in, and now you have two other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
1-1, here it comes. Way out in front. First and second now, one man out. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is line to left. And that's in there, base hit. Mancini rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here it comes, 1-0. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in, Manny Pena. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Manny Pena.
First offering on its way. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez.
Hitter, Hernan Perez.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That misses, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Jonathan Villar.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string up. So digging in now, Cisco. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Number 55.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
4-1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Throw on to first will get Tulowitzki as well. It's a double play.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Ronald Ackerman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ball 2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Changeup inside. They lost him. Ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Naquin. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. At the plate, Orlando Arcia. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Orlando Arcia.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ackerman sprinting after it. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance. Ender Inciarte. He singled to open up the ball game. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Tulowitzki ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now the pitch. And he misses. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding in once again, Jesus Aguilar. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hitter, Trey Mancini.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And there's ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone. I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Line drive snagged on a short hop, and a rather easy first out. So stepping in, Daniel Murphy, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he takes ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit slowly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in, Josh Donaldson looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. 3-0 pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Healy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes, 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready now, Chris Bryant. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Stanton on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will make it there as he starts the 4th with a leadoff double. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Ackerman is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Designated hitter.
At the plate, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. The relay, and he's safe. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line to the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit. Coming to the plate now, Cisco. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Catcher, number 55.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
0-2 once more. Line toward right center. Taylor patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Broxton's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now
Digging in once again,
Center
Ronald
fielder,
Ackerman.
Ronald
He started out the evening 0 for
Ackerman.
2 so far. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Striding into the box, Tyler Naquin. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Throw over to the bag. The 2-1 on its way. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. At the plate, Orlando Arcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Arcia is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in and looking for more. Chris Taylor. A hit in 2 tries so far. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
That one's in there, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. 3-2 now. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Ready once again, Trey Mancini. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Designated hitter,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 2 base hits. hits, both singles to the
second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Here comes the 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge.
Inciarte, a range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Right
Giancarlo Stanton now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. The second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Donaldson. It was a walk in his last trip. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But this will find. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for Milwaukee, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton racing back. He's there and records the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ackerman moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in once again, Keon Broxton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Ryan Healy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Broxton moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter,
ready
55.
once again. Cisco. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Ackerman. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Comes set with the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant's got to get rid of it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Now at the plate, Manny Pena.
Leading off from Milwaukee,
Joe Kelly is on the pitch from the bullpen.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Stephen Vogt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. The pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Hernan Perez. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Too high. 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Drilled down the line. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Eric Sogard will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 57.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in standing. And that misses for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
3-0. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Naquin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. And now a pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this is going to get foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Riding in once again, Trey Mancini. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-1.
And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And that in now, Ender.
Leading off for the Brewers, left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Center fielder number 7.
Miguel Castro
Taylor
takes the mound now, and it appears
now pitching for the Orioles, number 46, Miguel Castro.
into the windup and the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
First baseman.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. No hits in 2 trips. Brandon Belt will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him. Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Swing and a liner. But this will be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Naquin is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Jeremy Jeffress. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. takes this the other way to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Digging in, Ryan Healy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0. Late that time for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Cisco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And, oh, that one almost got him on the chops as it gets right by him. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Tulowitzki. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 43, Matt
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at-bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Gotta think it's going to be a fastball here on 3-1. He definitely doesn't want to walk the bases loaded.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. VR is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start.
leading off for Milwaukee, third baseman Chris
Brad Brock
Bryant
comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off
now
here in the top.
for the Orioles, number 35, Brad Brock.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, he's got himself in a good count right now. Down 1. He's probably looking for something to drive out of the ballpark, maybe tie this game up.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping up now, Keon Broxton. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Richard Blyer answers the call from dugout.
48. Richard Blyer.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. In the air to straightaway right. Ackerman is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. throw on to first, and the Orioles have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over. So the Orioles were lucky enough to get a good start out of this guy, Madison Bumgarner. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant.
Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Milwaukee Brewers. A pivotal Game 3 of the World Series is next. Standing in, Ronald Ackerman, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, number 29.
And a swing and a miss as Game 3 begins with a first pitch strike, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Digging in, Trey Mancini. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one.
Now, that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
Ground ball right into the shift. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Brewers, left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball two. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Two good inside fastballs right there. Now he's sitting 0-2. I think he's probably going to have to protect the inside. I'd give him a curveball in the dirt and see if he chases it.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Chris Taylor becomes out number 2 this inning. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Tanaka's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. 2 out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. The 0-1 delivery. Swings through it for strike number 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Striding in, Stephen Vogt. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Belt rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner scores from second. Here's Eric Sogard, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Mancini has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Settling in now, Daniel Murphy. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Daniel Murphy.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air out to right. Gonzalez has a read on it. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. So stepping in, Cisco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. It's a big at bat.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base. You have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Ready now, Troy Tulowitzki. And he's got an opportunity to drive in a pair, perhaps even it up here in the early going. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away. First pitch on its way. Masahiro Tanaka is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Orioles digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Jonathan Villar.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Tulowitzki comes up with it. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for out number 1. Now to the plate, Junior Guerra.
Junior Guerra.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Healy in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mancini is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ronald Ackerman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ronald Ackerman.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Trey Mancini.
Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Gonzalez. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. This ball will be chopped foul. Hit back up the middle. VR from shallow center on to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping into the box, Daniel Murphy. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Up next for the Orioles.
Digging in, Josh Donaldson. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Bounce towards the mound, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. 2 out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he's set down 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in, the right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Here it comes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Tulowitzki from the outfield grass. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Brandon Belt. He reached on a single in his first try. Tanaka into his motion. First pitch on the way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Digging in to try it again. Chris Bryant. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot. Now following the 2-out double. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ryan Healy.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here it comes. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Skied into straightaway right. And there to put it away is Gonzalez, and there's your first out. So digging in now, Cisco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away. Stepping into the box, Troy Tulowitzki reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Up next for the
So
Orioles,
striding in, Masahiro Tanaka, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Low with the splitter, ball one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Ackerman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that retires the side. Into the box, Stephen Vogt. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
number 21.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one. Hit hard towards second. And that's in for a base hit. His second in as many trips to the plate. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will get in there safely with a double to start the home fourth. Now batting, Eric Sogard comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Hit to first. Healy scoops it up. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting.
So strike.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Junior Guerra. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Hey now. From the stretch. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Digging in once again, Trey Mancini. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 2. thus far in this one.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Ready once again, Daniel Murphy. It was a walk in his last trip.
Daniel Murphy.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. And that's through into left, a base hit. Stanton is on his way home. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2. In now. Ryan Healy, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set. Here it comes. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Ready for another shot now. Cisco, number 71, takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 71.
Austin Hayes will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Austin Hayes.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to right field. Gonzalez is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Stepping up to the plate. Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Chris Taylor.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Cargo Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Oh, this is hit hard towards second, and Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Split-fingered pitches in there for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he takes a called strike 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Masahiro Tanaka. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Masahiro Tanaka.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for the
Digging into
center fielder, Ronald Ackerman.
into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Ready for another chance? Trey Mancini. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Man, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Daniel Murphy will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gonzalez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Daniel Murphy now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Stephen Vogt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Stephen Vogt.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting.
So striding in, Orlando Arcia. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Stanton has a read on it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Looped out towards short. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, number 71, Hernan Perez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hernan Perez.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the... Rob Scahill enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Rob.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Leading off for the Orioles.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Donaldson. This change defensively for the Brewers. Now catching, number 38.
Line drive to center field. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe top. So fine play there for the first out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Well, and he has some trouble with it, and a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Ender Inciarte.
Up and in for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. Set to deliver on 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here's a swing and a ground ball. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And no swing, apparently, ball 1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Here's Cargo Carlos Gonzalez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Tulowitzki for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
First baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box again.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Digging in once again, Chris Bryant.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Miguel
Your
Castro
attention, please.
takes over pitching.
Now pitching for Baltimore, number 46, Miguel.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here comes the first pitch.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Tulowitzki.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The pitcher number 40.
So striding forward now, Miguel Castro. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ronald Ackerman has gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Digging in, Trey Mancini. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gonzalez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Striding into the box, Stephen Vogt. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Stephen Vogt.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Falling for it, Mancini. And that's the first out of the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's popped up out toward short right field. Murphy takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a pop-up now. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to... Standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
The 1-2 pitch. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Misses, ball 2.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at-bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Down the third baseline, right to Bryant. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. A ball hit hard to the left side. In there, a base hit. Throw into second, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. So stepping in, Josh Donaldson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a flare out toward right center. Gonzalez coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 9-3 game now. Now batting, Ryan Healy. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. A little bouncer. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Alfaro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double digits, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulders like, hey, Mom.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Villar onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Drill. And, whoa, this is off the third base bag. To his right, Villar. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring. From the stretch. Line towards center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Coming to the plate now. Ronald Ackerman. 2 home runs. Mike Dunn comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but just foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in now, Mike Dunn. He'll lead things off here as we play the clock. Jesus Aguilar to get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Inside and low, 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Ackerman on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The right fielder,
here's Carlos Gonzalez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Inciarte rounds third and is digging for the plate. In to score is the runner from first. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Baseman number 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9.
getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ackerman waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Milwaukee Brewers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. In now, Ronald Ackerman, and we are set for baseball. Here this evening.
Center fielder, Ronald Ackerman.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. At the plate, Trey Mancini, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. A man at second with one down and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Hit hard on the ground towards second. VR is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Standing in, Daniel Murphy. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Back up the middle. Garcia has it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers, left fielder Ender Inciarte.
And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Now batting, Chris Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. Man at first for him following the one-out single. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Here's the 2-1 from Price. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Scorched to third. Donaldson with a sliding stop. Not in time. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is... Digging in now, Josh Donaldson. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Josh Donaldson.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one will get this one. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
1-2, here it comes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Out of play. Another try at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Number 25, Ryan.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there on to first, and they get the double play. Into the box now, Cisco. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit on the ground to short. Arcia gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Keon Broxton. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Fielder, Keon Broxton.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Digging in, Manny Pena.
Catcher, Manny
Now the
Pena.
first pitch here from Price. Here's Tulowitzki at short. Reined in. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Popped up. Calling for it, Aguilar. 1 down. Now in the box, David Price.
David Price.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Ackerman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this is lifted to shallow center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Trey Mancini, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Jonathan Villar.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Stepping up to the plate, Jimmy Nelson.
Jimmy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
Swinging a little blooper to center. And that's going to be a base hit, and the Brew Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0. Ready for another chance. Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Dribbled to the right side. But it gets fouled. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mancini coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Striding in once again, Chris Taylor. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. The second for one. On to first, a double play. Digging in to try it again, Jesus Aguilar. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Here's Price now on 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giancarlo Stanton now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. VR up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Daniel Murphy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. And low, it's a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Inciarte's there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there, 1-2. And strike 3 called as he... Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Brewers here in the fourth. Third baseman. Chris.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ackerman racing back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in, Keon Broxton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Broxton.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Nipped the corner, 2-2. The 2-2 coming now from Price. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Another full count pitch home. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
Another one sent foul. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ackerman is in pursuit. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Manny Pena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Healy will put this one away, and the side is retired. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 25.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for him.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Now
Digging
batting,
in, Cisco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you. Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Number 2.
So stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Up next for the Orioles.
At the plate, David Price. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Nelson will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Up next
Digging in once again, Ronald Ackerman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Ready for another shot now, Trey Mancini. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there. And coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead
Out for the Brewers. Second baseman.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Too high. 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
And a fastball just a bit high. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping up now, Jimmy Nelson, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson charging in on it. Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in and looking for more. Ender Inciarte. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. And that ends the... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Mancini.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now the pitch. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Hey, that's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Donaldson.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor.
Center fielder.
Now the first pitch here from Price. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Ready for another shot now. Jesus Aguilar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Joe Kelly, a 6'1"
Ryan. Your attention, please. Now pitching for
and
the
now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Joe
First delivery to him on the way. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He started out the evening over Carlos Gonzalez. Will look to provide a little 2-out thunder.
Your attention, please. Now Pitching for Baltimore, number 48, Richard Wyatt.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out swinging a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail. Striding in once again, Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Ryan Healy.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off.
55.
Cisco, he doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Inciarte is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The shortstop, number 2.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher will not lead off next inning. Now at the plate, Richard Blyer. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Tyler Naquin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Tulowitzki rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner from first comes around to score. Digging in once again, Ronald Ackerman. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. Ready once again, Trey Mancini. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 3 runs already home here. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Brad Brock gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Brad Brock.
Stephen Vogt is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. At the plate, Orlando Arcia. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that's off the left field wall. He takes the turn and heads for second. Stepping up now, Jimmy Nelson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Brandon Belt will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Chopper foul. The 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run will come in to score from second as they cut the lead in half to 4-2 now. So a
now batting, left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
So they'll.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore, number 57. Johnny.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Belt is on his way home. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now. Digging in now, Chris Taylor trying to keep things going now with a runner at.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Baltimore, number 60, Michael Gibbons.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
And this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton giving chase. And the inning is over. Matt Albert has been summoned from
now pitching for the Brewers.
Now batting. Giancarlo Stanton. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, with both starters out now, and we've got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this. Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard to short. Garcia fields it cleanly. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
A little bit outside. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. And he looks at his sinker for a cold third strike, and now there are 2 gone. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Got him fishing that time, 0-1.
0-1 count and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Ready with the 1-1. Late that time for a strike.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And here's Chris Bryant now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Third baseman.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Woohoo! Did you see that swing? He threw it right by him. I tell you what, this is the alpha male battle. I wouldn't be surprised to see another fastball right here.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for route number 1. Here's Cargo Carlos Gonzalez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Way in front of a great slider that time. 0-1, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A pause and the 0-2. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think he's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, neat.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Villar in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Britton pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. In now, Ryan Healy. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
First baseman number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 0-2, here it is. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now batting, number
Stepping
55.
up to the plate, Cisco. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Hot shot on the ground is short. On to first, and the Orioles are down to their final out. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. On his way to second is Tulowitzki. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. So striding in, Zach Britton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Corey Knebel takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And that misses low and away, ball 1. action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0. Here's the 2-0. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. First offering on its way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here for the final out, and the Brewers have battled back to knot this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one. Under the lights
for Milwaukee, left fielder, number 12.
And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Settling in now, Chris Taylor,
7,
and he's definitely
Chris
off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
On to first, a double play. Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez.
Right fielder,
first chance
5.
for him here in the top of the first
Carlos
with nobody on.
Gonzalez.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike one. A 1-1 count, here's the pitch. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
Belt.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Now in the box, Ronald Ackerman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ronald Ackerman.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now. Curveball, and he'll just watch this one. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. No problem here. 1 away. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. VR is up with it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Digging in, Trey Mancini. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Now here's the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Hit hard down the line. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for the left-handed hitter Daniel Murphy.
Batting fourth,
here's Daniel Murphy now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that one stayed too low apparently. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. And he lays off again, ball three.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Once again a 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kastner.
Baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
A high fastball is in there. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line drive snagged on a short hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Orlando Arcia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a liner. But this is right to Tulowitzki at short, and that'll end the inning. Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. VR ranging up the middle, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting 6.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Now here it comes. 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Line to the right side. but foul. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. At the plate, Eric Sogard. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Eric Sogard.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. 0-1, here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Lays off 2-2 now. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Batting ninth.
Striding in, baseman. Jonathan Villar. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a shot out to right center field. Sogard is on his way home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Digging in to try it again. Ender Inciarte. A base hit in his first trip. Bounce to first. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Chris Taylor is out number 2 here in the third inning. Ackerman will get there, and he now at the plate, Cisco. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, number 55.
Sent on the ground out to second. To his left, Villar. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Hard hit at third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronald Ackerman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And that's over. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Ready for another chance? Tyler Naquin, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch of the at-bat. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. Striding in once again, Brandon Belt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 9.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Naquin's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started that swing a bit too early.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And, oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. Ready now Stephen Vogt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Vogt
goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Naquin is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
now batting.
Stepping into the box, Orlando Arcia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there. And
oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center. And I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Stepping up now, Eric Sogard. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And Donaldson will. Standing in, Trey Mancini. He reached on a single in his first try.
Designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left field. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Donaldson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Drilled to the right side. Belt has it. The tag, and he is out. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Coming to the plate now.
Batting, number 55.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. This is line to left. In there, a base hit. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. Ready for another shot now. Ronald Ackerman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts. Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he is out on the tag. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jonathan Villar. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And a ball 1-0.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there. They put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
That's
2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out. Here's Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And there's ball 1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The center fielder.
Standing in, Chris Taylor. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's a high pop-up. Healy will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Tyler Naquin. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Pitch on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Trey Mancini. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Up high in the air, calling for it. Belt makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And he misses, ball 4.
Now batting, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw. And maybe if we have...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 with
Donaldson.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Carlos Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Donnie Hart will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing.
Number 57, Donnie Hart.
Keon Broxton will grab a bat and lead.
Number 23, Keon Broxton.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Belt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Belt.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Third baseman, Chris
Joe
Bryant.
Kelly, a 6'1" right-hander.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 56, Joe Kelly.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Healy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Baseman, Ryan
Right-hander
Healy.
against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So the Orioles get their leadoff man aboard to start the inning. Striding in once again, Cisco, a hit in 2 tries so far. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. Ready once again, Troy Tulowitzki. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's one on to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Stephen Vogt, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Stephen
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Smoke toward the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 48, Richard Lyer.
First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Now he'll look to third, but go to second. And he'll hurry back to second here, as he was wise to not push it that time. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out. Number one.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Here's Ender Inciarte, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a liner. And he has come through, as this ought to be enough to get him the lead. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a two-run double, and it catapults him back out in front by a run. Miguel Castro is into the ball game now, as he'll make his fifth.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 46, Miguel Castro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And this is going to wind up as extra bases again, as the Brewers just keep rolling. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's now an 8-5 game.
Right fielder.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike. Now the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Brandon Belt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Ackerman is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Coming to the plate now.
Leading off for the Orioles, center fielder Ronald Ackerman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball left side. Bryant's got it. And a rather easy first out. Now in the box, Tyler Naquin. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Inciarte's there. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. Sogard has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves it. So digging in now, Chris Bryant. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Chris
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stanton is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out.
Stephen Vogt.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Naquin racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Orlando Arcia. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Way in front of a great slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no. So striding in, Daniel Murphy. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Second baseman.
And now a pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside. 3-0 now. Here it is on 3-0. And that one right down Main Street.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Inciarte. Gone to lead off the inning. Standing in. Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 2 for 3 with a. Matt Albers is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Inciarte will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
25.
Into the box now, Ryan Healy. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Sogard is there. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
Striding in, Cisco. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the belt, the pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a sinker. Called strike 3. As he... Coming to the plate now.
Leading off for the Brewers, shortstop
Zach Britton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Naquin, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, second base.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Jonathan VR.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. So coming to the plate, Ender Inciarte. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. 0-2. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Digging in, Chris.
Center fielder number 7.
Brad Brock takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Pitching for the Orioles, number 35.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to center field. Ackerman is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So striding forward now, Troy Tulowitzki.
Bottom of the ninth for the Orioles. The shortstop.
Mark Trumbo will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win. So he's got his work cut out for him here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And that'll be a base hit. So it's a pinch hit single here to start the bottom of the 9th. And maybe these guys aren't done just yet. Now batting, Ronald Ackerman. Corey Knebel comes out of the bullpen to shut.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 46.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Broxton has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Standing in, Tyler Naquin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. In now, Trey Mancini. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Santa Maria! Game over! Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Brewers, 8 runs, 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance here at the ballpark, 48,876. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.